So yeah, right. Yeah, okay, cool. Everyone's back. Hi, Nila. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so when we call save, this is, yeah, so we added two items that went in. Yeah, this is where we added them. And if it's greater than two, no. So we didn't remove anything. So we had this as those two items added into this. Cool. And then we said save, yeah. When we call save, we said create a state, which is the inner class, with the items as what it has. So the items is this, right? This is what we are holding onto. Yeah. So we said save, and then we said print. So yeah, we will of course see these two first. And then we started replacing them with the other new two, and we said print. So we saw these two, and then said undo. This is when it didn't work. Yeah. So we said with the previous state. So this state was giving this object created with what we put in, which was when these two were added in, right? So yeah, okay, right. And then that's where we didn't see the undo didn't happen. So that when we said print, these two were there still. So nothing got nothing got replaced. I think yeah. Then when we changed this to be passed as a normal list, because this is a mutable list at that moment. So when we said if I want to put this into the state, it takes a list. So we said convert this to list. It was fine. Everything fine. But then yeah, then let's see why this didn't work, even though it's just the type of the list. Let's see. So this is what we are. This is what we have, and when we change this to a mutable list, it's the same. But then are we saving? Okay, previous items are this. Okay, but then we had this when we call save. We said put this in. When are we doing that? Yeah, we're doing this here. So we said, and the restore we do after we added this. Oh yeah, of course. With the previous state, no? But the previous state is coming as apple and vegetables, whereas that should be these two, no? So when we say undo, that's when we call restore, and then this save state is with the items. Okay. So let's see what's the items here now. Items when saving. It's quite a tricky one. Yeah, so when we are saving, so this is when we are saving, it should be breaded. Okay, let's see. Where's items when saving? Oh, there.
That's the first one.
Yeah. Is it because of the print is happening after? Yeah. So we are saving, we call, yeah, this. So when anyone calls this, the items will be the bread and milk. So when we call that, this is what we have. And then that's the previous state. So this is the previous state is going with. But then when I call undo with the previous state, it's telling my items are apple and this. Oh yeah, hold on. Because something is wrong somewhere, definitely, because these are not those items we're looking for. Apple and vegetables are the previous ones, not the previous ones. But this is what this is created as. And then,
Right, so we should get bread and milk,
yeah.
apple and veg, and then bread and milk again.
Because we saved it, we got the state, and this is our state.
Is
We
it because it's a vowel?
were here.
Um, there
No,
was a in the main. No, maybe not.
no, that's fine. No, no. This is where it's saying Apple, this previous items. When did this change? Because we didn't ask it to do undo there. State is here. That's our state we're passing into this. And then we can see the state saving. Yeah, saving is with those items. So this object should have created with that one. When we call this is the state. We go into undo with the state dot restore. And it's now saying the previous items are apple, vegetable. You see this? Because I mean, when we were saving, we said this is what we're saving with bread and milk. So we are giving this as bread and milk. But at that moment, this was changing to apple and vegetables because it's a mutable list. It's not, but that's what I'm trying to understand. I mean, when this is changing,
Mm.
you see? Yeah, we saved it. And then when you're adding these, when you've added them, the previous items have become those as well. Where are we? Why would it do that? You see, that's where the problem is, right? That's why I
Mm.
said no, the previous items are the latest ones, not the ones you've saved as. Because we are giving indefinitely the mutable one, but we are not saving it, right? But when the add items is called, it to be added into this. Oh, oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, I think that's the problem. You see, right? Okay, okay. Yeah, we have to break it down quite slowly, I think. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So we've added these two items, right,
Mm.
into the list. So what is holding that? This, which is a mutable version of it, right? And
Mm.
then we said after that, save. Yeah. So when we said save, we said um save the cart, right? Save the cart is going to work like what? save the cart is going to get those items and give it into this. So at the moment, this is the one we are pointing to, which is this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We are yeah, we are pointing to the same reference, right?
Same, yeah.
Yeah, so this goes into that. So the previous items is actually this
New one, yeah, current one.
current one, not the new one.
Mm.
Yes, that's the word. Not a new list is created, right? We're just pointing to the same reference. So this and this are actually the same. So then when we added the other two, this has also changed because it's pointing to the same list reference, right?
Mm.
That's why. Oh my God. Okay, okay. And that's why when we said to list here, this is actually creating a new list out of that. You see, it's giving a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
list. Yeah. But it's but it's a immutable version of it, but it doesn't matter. Right. That's why I was wondering, oh wow, but but it's still, it should have failed in, I mean, when I was adding more items into it, right? Or something like that, if the types are different. But it doesn't matter, right? Because we are pointing to the same one. So the same previous items, which is where we want to hold the previous state, is also changing when we add the new items into it because it's pointing to the same reference. Yes, cool. Yeah, now it should be fine. Yeah, you saw it, right, Jason? Neil understood it. I could see.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I did get where is it?
No, okay. I think these.
Save state. I kind of lost.
Yeah, okay. I'll explain again. So, forget the println because I mean, it'll confuse even more. Um, yes, okay.
Oh no, the print's okay.
No, I mean, no, we don't need to have them now.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's break this down one at a time. Okay. So we create the shopping cart, right? Simple as that. Yeah, we create this class. Yeah. When this got created, it will create this as well because of it's the variable we have,
Yeah.
we started as. So it will start as is a mutable list of, it'll be an empty mutable list, right? But pay attention to this object. Yeah, this list object will be created with this, when we create the cart and we
Yeah.
started items into it. So what is getting added into this? Bread and milk.
Bread and milk. Yeah.
Right. And then we said, okay, call this on our card, save state. What does it do?
Save
It,
state.
yeah, this is what we have. Okay. We didn't have this before, right? This is where the
Okay.
pattern was. Yeah. We
Save
create
save
state.
the current list.
Yes. Yeah. So we said, okay, whatever you have, which is this, that's the current list with bread and milk, and put it into this state object right here. Yeah. But look at the way what we are doing. We are passing what's this. That means we are referencing to the same pointer of those objects.
Oh yeah, the bread and milk.
Yes, items is the object here. And we're passing the same object into this, right?
Okay.
So this here, we name it as previous items, is actually pointing to the same object, which is
yeah, that would be a bread and milk as well.
Yeah, bread and milk as well, but not the values. But think of the reference point, I mean, where this object is living at the moment in memory. When you created this is living in a certain, um, it's allocated in the memory with a reference point. Yeah. So with the same reference point. And then here we pass the same object into this. So this object, when we create here, it's going to get hold of to the same reference of this one.
Right.
Yeah, which is actually this one. So yeah, so when we carried on and add two more items into this, which is what we are changing this as, so we add items into that is actually going to change what this is holding onto as well, because I mean, this is now actually pointing to that, right? So the new items will be added into this, and the state object would also reference to this because of this is what we're saying, keep hold of it as. You hear? Yeah, so that's the problem. So at the moment you change this, the state object was created with this one, so it's pointing to the same object. And if you carried on adding more items into this, the state object is also going to have the items, which is changed, So after even you said save, the items are now going to be in the state object is with the items inside this because of into this, because they're both pointing to the same ones because of this happened. You know, it's pointing to the same object. Yeah. So that's why we had to create a new list here saying when I am storing the state, I just want to store this, but keep it as a separate list as, you know, so we can do that because I mean this takes a list anyway. Items is a mutable list, right? So we need to change it to list regardless. And when we do that, this will be created. This will create a new reference to a new mutable list object, and that's
with the
what.
same name.
Yes, with this. No, with this name.
Oh, okay, with the new. All right, yeah.
This is what we're passing into this, no?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So
A
this
new
is
list.
the previous items that we are giving it into this object, but that is something new we created here from this. So whatever we had in this, we said create a new list out of that by doing this. But of
gotcha.
course keep the same values what it's currently having. So that's how the previous state can be given to this state object.
Okay.
Return it here, you know? Yeah, cool. Yeah, just some silly mistakes, and you know the things will go wrong. That's another thing we've learned here, you know. So anyway, so we've added these two, and we save the state so that you know we can get hold of this into this object, into the state object. Yeah, and then we added two more new ones, and then we said undo so that we can go back to this. Yeah, so this is the Momento pattern. Yeah, you with me? So we've added these two, then we replaced them with the new ones, and then we said we want to do undo. Yeah, went back to what it was before. Yeah, so this is Momento. So
cool.
how do we write this up? When we want to, anyone wants to tell me? When we want to, yeah, you guys want to tell me?
We want to undo.
Yeah. An object states to a previous state, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. When we want to undo an object state to a previous state.
Correct. Yeah, use momentum. Yeah.
Use the momentum.
Yeah. To the previous state, right?
Yeah.
Not to A, because I mean there could be many previous states, but we don't want to go historically back. And I mean we just want to go back to the previous one. Previous one, yeah. The very latest one, yeah. We want to undo an object state to the previous state. Momento. Used, yeah. Yeah, cool. Are we happy with this, Charit?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool then. Nila? You guys good with this?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I mean, some pattern I haven't used this before, but I can now think of this. I mean, anywhere if I want to just go to the previous state, I can just have a bit of code like this, you know. Yeah, which is valid, which is nice way of dealing with just going back to the previous state. So we need an inner class. That's the beauty of it, you know. Having the inner class, we can access to the outer class variables, you know. Yeah, as we saw, if we make this that, you know, then yeah, we cannot access the outer class fields, you know. Yeah. So in Kotlin, yeah, you can create an inner class like that too. Cool. So this is our Momento. So read me. Yeah. So here, Momento. I don't know why the name is given as Momento. Jason, do you know? I mean, why is it?
No, I thought it had something to do with momentum.
But maybe momentum.
No, I think it's two different things.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, momentum is like, what's the momentum, right? What sort of, yeah, how you're pushing.
Like a progressive movement.
Yeah, progressive. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Momento,
Yeah.
I don't even know what it means.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look
sure.
it up.
Yeah. Cool. And then
Well, the first search I got, it says a film.
sorry, film.
You,
A
yeah,
reminder of something. There you go. Look, 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 look. That's the undo. No. Memento means
Memento, yeah.
a reminder of something.
Yeah,
Okay.
look, 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 look. Memento is reminder of something, especially a past event or time. Yeah, that's what we are doing as, right? We're going back to the previous state in this case, isn't it?
Like time
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah, time travel. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why probably they have given this name. That's nice. Yeah, now we know what is Memento too. Right. Okay, cool. And then yeah. And then quickly I'll update the Android stuff we were doing as we are all here, and then we'll finish it. Yeah. So I'll stop it here then because I mean this is for the Momento. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Is the sharing stopped or what? Yeah. 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 No, but then. Oh no, we need to stop the recording. No. It's confusing always. Where's yeah, there.